Hello, people from the other side on the spooky time of a time. Let's get into the nails here with some red. Red does not speak spooky. I don't know what does. And no, I'm going to do a little bit more than that. And I'm going to add the ghosty feeling with this ghosty kind of polish. Yes, this iridescent-y, pearly color makes me think of that ghost of it all. And as I have seen on some nail arts, kind of muting out it and kind of showing the color through, I thought I would do this with this. And it kind of gives it that interesting, simple, spooktacular feeling. So I'm going to put a few coats of this color and I'm going to kind of give it the little depths. So it's going to be kind of like subdued spookiness. Yes. And I wanted to add a little bit more. And I was feeling like if I used the brush from the bottle, it would probably be too much now. So I'd only need a little bit extra on top. Because I didn't mind if it wasn't perfectly put on. Because sometimes when it's not on the brush that it comes in the bottle, it's harder to put it on more perfect sometimes. So that's okay for what I'm using it for, though. Is it's going to go underneath the pearlescent color again that I call the ghost color. So that's what I'm doing here. So these nails are just kind of getting depth where the spookiness is very subdued as I use this to kind of give it that interestingness. Because I have seen some Halloween decorations with that. And now I'm going to use this black to do something interesting. And this is going to be more of an actual hand-done nail art than I've been doing. And this is me putting together and doing a spiderweb. I have done some spiderweb nails in the past that have came out really, really well, but it always seems to vary. Sometimes they're really good and not too thick. Sometimes they come out too thick. I don't know why. I think it must be at times I'm not using the right brush or whatnot. And these nails are kind of short, so it's a little harder to do them where they look as good because it's a little hard not to cover almost the whole nail up, and you don't really want that. At least I don't for these kind of mani because it's very, very short nails. That's the beauty, or I guess not the beauty, of having your nails break and having natural nails and you don't use extensions, so this is how it works. So yeah, if you can see, I'm kind of struggling to make this one look right, so I don't know why I'm having that problem, but I am. So I'm trying my best to see if I finish it. It does look like a cobweb, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to add, like you can see, a little bit of the red to see if that gives a little bit of an oomph to the umpherstons. And it doesn't look too bad. It is giving it a little something because it's making the red pop a little bit more interestingness because of the color of it being sparkly on the black. It's just, I'm just trial and error. And as you can see, I thought, I'll just put it underneath and it will just give that slight spooky feeling because that's what I am going for, I guess, today with these nails. But I am going to try this with a stamp because I wanted to do some splattered red. So let's try that splattered red. The only thing with this sparkly polish that you've been seeing me use that's red, it can make a very, very thin of a color for stamping, but it stamps beautifully, even though it is very subdued. As you can see, there it is. And in just a minute, I got a little like it was going a little too, oh my gosh, my brain, kind of for me at least. So yeah, my last and final coat of the pearlescent color. So all of it's going to be underneath in layers. And now what I wanted to do, as it felt like it needed that little something like I like to do, which I call the frame of my nails here and there. I am doing it in black, which is the most common color I do it in. And I'm outlining the outline of my nail to give it that black frame. That's what I call it, the black frame. Yes, that's right. Doing it on all of my nails, so it's kind of becoming a background with all those different layers. Just like people that do paintings. There's sometimes a painting underneath a painting. So in the instances of that, this is that. But yes, I did want to bring in that spookiness. As I did say, it looked like a background to me. So I am cleaning up the stamp so I'm not putting too much. And this time, this is the stamp that actually is staying on top with all the different layers of interestingnesses. And I only did those in the middle one, so I'm going to add a little bit of a reddish gem to go with the reddish color that I am doing to emphasize. And these ones are just going on the outer two, because sometimes I'll do that. I'll do a little bit of a stamp and then maybe a little bit of a gem. And that really does make me think of vampires, I don't know why, but that color on that with the whole subduedness, these little sparkly red gems definitely make me think of vampires. If that's just me, then that's just me. But there we go. Finally, with all those thin layers of polishes, I have finished my nails and I'm happy with the spooktacular of them all as I put my thick glossy top coat on from Remy London. Well, there we go with some spooktacular nails. If you enjoyed, hit that bell, hit that subscribe button if you're new, and of course, hit that big thumbs up. So on that note, till next time, Spaggle, bam!